This video is all about my project that I finally finished. Here she is. Right guys, welcome back. Me again. Sorry it's been such a while. Been 3 weeks I think. I've been out and about, been to Wales and back to do some off-roading on this bad boy. I've been out fitting 3 or 4 jobs and we've been busy just repairing bits and pieces in the workshop. Sean and I have been making 3 or 4 wardrobes, so we've got all those in the spray room ready to spray. So I'm at the point where I'm just spraying 3 different colours. Here we go, we have... This is an alcove unit, I believe, with lighting. This is a large wardrobe, 2.5 metre wardrobe. And all the grey, that is a small 1.8 metre wardrobe. There's quite a few pieces here. Cheeks, shaker style doors. See, they've all been primed around the edges, so they're ready for spraying. And these ones here, I've been sprayed both faces already, just with the grey colour, which I've got set up. Like I said, I generally do 2 top coats now, or possibly 3, rather than an undercoat and a top coat, and it absolutely works wonders. So yeah, bit of a mess in here, really jam-packed full of stuff. I need to get rid of all my toys. Got my big go-kart in here and my KTM off-roader. But this video is all about my project that I finally finished. Here she is. So I started this a few years back. Probably some of you might have seen my videos of me repairing it and building it back up again. But yeah, I bought it as a blue Honda C90. You know, the old pizza bikes. It had all the fairings on, the big plastic fairings on the front and the sides. Stripped it all back. Repaired all the metal, did some bit of welding, did a bit of filling, and primed it, ready for my friend to come and help me spray. So that's what I did, and we mixed this colour ourselves. So in his car spray booth, he had about 25, 30 different greys and blacks and metallics. So we mixed all those together, and we wanted something as close to my van colour as possible. You know, my logo is my van. My business colours are sort of lime green and grey, so we wanted to mix it as close to that as possible, and I think it's come out lovely. Really great spray job. I haven't even really cleaned it, to be fair. So everything on this is literally new. I say new, the exhaust came with the bike, and yeah, I know it's fixed to the swing arm. No, it's not the correct way. And I'm not trying to justify it, but this suspension is so stiff when I ride it hardly moves at all. This bracket is loose, so you can see it's only got like 5mm play. So this exhaust does slip and slide in and out of the bracket while the swing arm is going up and down. But again, yes, I know it's not correct. It will get sorted. I just need to make a bracket that comes off this point here and down, which isn't going to look very nice. It's either that or make a new exhaust pipe. Use a new exhaust pipe or get another one that sort of runs through the bike in a different way. It's got a 125cc Zongshen engine, which, who knows, I mean, it doesn't run particularly well at the moment because I need to sort of play around with the carb jets. It's perfect, it gets me up to 45, gets me there decently enough, but then it starts bogging, so that's a problem I need to solve. What else is there? New springs, as you can see, and it's got the adjustable chamber at the back. I've got this number plate holder, which does 2 in 1. It holds the number plate on and mounted it through the 2 holes that were already there on little rubber washers. And it's got a brake light and a reverse light in one. So if I turn the switch, there we go. You can see, why did I just say reverse light? Number plate light. The seat came with the bike, so that is sorted. I just disconnected the fuel gauge because I didn't have a fuel gauge on the handlebar. Don't care, it holds 5 litres. and I don't go too far in it anyway. So 5 litres will get me 60, 70 miles at least, I'm guessing. So that's nice. The actual seat goes with the bike, I think. What else have I done? New side panels. So this side panel here and this side panel I bought off eBay came as red colour. So I had to sand them back, rub them down, prime them and get them ready for my mate to spray. We put these little rubber gaskets all the way around to sort of neaten it up and stop this scratching the paint mark here. The electrics was a bummer. It took an absolute age to sort the electrics out, and then we had a problem where the bike just wouldn't start because we cut the wrong cable, so we had to get an auto electrician in, which was stumped by it anyway. He said, to be honest, I can't get this bike working. He tried and tried and tried. Kate was here for about 3 hours trying to sort it out. But in the end, he called me back a week later and said, look, I think I've solved the problem in my head. I've been thinking about it. He came back and within 10 minutes he had the problem solved. Something to do with a neutral wire, something like that. New chain, new sprocket, front and back. The stand came on the bike. The stand and the pegs and those sort of stuff comes with the engine, bolts to the engine. It's got an oil cooler, which I don't know if it is standard or whether it's just been added. But, yeah, I don't know if it actually does anything. Put these new indicators on, which I think are quite cool. They're sort of like Audi-esque, if you know what I mean. But have a look at the way they move. Quite cool, and you can just change the way they swipe across. The LEDs hardly take any power at all. You see the way they just go across. I can slow them down as well. The great thing is they're LEDs, like I just said, and they take no power, and these little bikes don't have much power to give electricity wise. This 12 volt bike this is. New forks because the old ones were so corroded. And so I just changed the forks, and the guy on eBay was selling reconditioned forks with new springs inside, so that was good. New head bearing on it, and this little adapter here, which I bought off eBay, a guy making these little plates that allow you to attach your own handlebars to these C90s. So it's a little adapter plate. Little bracket for the key. This bracket here was actually from a Speedo, which I tried using, but it was vibrating so much as I was riding it, I just thought, sod it, I'm taking it off. I don't care how fast I think I'm going. Took it off, and I'm using it to hold my barrel, and that works lovely. Headlights, new headlight. This is halogen, so I can't have that on too long unless I'm riding to air cool it, otherwise things start melting in there. I need to change that to LED. What else have I done to it? I like see new straight handlebar, new throttle, and new brake lever. This has actually got a clutch, so it's 4 up, 0 down. So when you bang it all the way down to the bottom, you know you're in neutral, which is nice. I wish all bikes were like that. And all I did with the wheels, they were rusty as hell when I first bought the bike. I didn't think they were even salvageable. So I bought that Brasso stuff, which is to clean up copper. So I had them outside, washing them with some little tippies, some foil, wrapped up into a little ball, and some Brasso, and just keep going and going, scrubbing and scrubbing. And as you can see, the chrome's come up really well, considering these were rusty. They were like black with rust, believe it or not. The spokes were beyond repair, so what I've done is I taped up all the rim part, and then I sprayed all the spokes with etch primer and the hub when they were loose, and then I sprayed them with etch primer and then with black gloss, sort of match everything else. So let's turn this headlight off. But yeah, what do you think, guys? It's alright, isn't it? A lot of time and effort's gone into it. Believe it or not, it took probably 30 or 40 hours to get to this point, just putting things back together once it was all sprayed, new parts. Oh, forgot to mention there's a new swing arm as well. So yeah, probably realistically 40 hours to get to this point. But I'd say it's probably one of the funnest bikes I've got, apart from this one out here, the KTM 250 EXC 2-stroke. That is in another level. Obviously, that's off-road, this isn't. I've got Honda CBR Fireblades. 1000 RR Repsol, and I've got a Honda 600 Super Sport, Movistar version. They're fast, and yeah, fast is fast. I know you ride a bike for different things, but this is cool. I get more looks on this just going down a quiet road than I do on any of my other bikes. And I get a lot more questions. Wherever I go, I get people stopping me asking, what is it? Is it an old C90? So, yeah, I love it. It's a shame it's winter now and I've got to just park it up. Whenever we get a nice day, I'm going to just take it out. If I'm just, you know, just go give it a little blitz around the block. If I'm measuring up a job, which is quite close by, I will take it with me. But, yeah, what do you think, guys? I love it. Let's see if I can start it up. Okay, so I have had this started earlier, maybe about half an hour ago. Let it warm up a little bit. It does kick quite well on the first second kick. It does start straight away, so I know it's out of gear. Put the key ignition on because it won't start without the ignition. About my suspension, it hardly moves, does it? It's so stiff. I do need to change that bracket, and I will do that soon. Not going to let it run too much because I haven't got the windows open. This exhaust is so loud I have to take it apart and put some wadding in it. It's actually quite manageable, but the engine runs really nice. The only downside is as you're going through the gears, like top end of every gear, it bogs down a little bit, like it's got no power. I've tried a few carbs on it. Tried a few different carbs on it, and they have different problems, and I've tried tweaking them with the needle and the little ring around the needle and the mixture screws. I do need to get someone to look into that. If anyone on there is local to Hertfordshire and would like to give it a go, help me out and try and solve this jet problem, or has a carb that they would like to try on it, please give me a shout. Come down and have a look and tinker with it with me. So here she is, my C90 project finished. I love it. Probably one of the best bikes that I have, and I guess I'm gonna have more fun with this than I do with any of the others. Plus I can get my son on the bike, my little 5-year-old. Yeah, seat's small, but we both get on it just about, and we only go around the block. Yeah, so just a shame it's winter, but I am going to still try and get out on it. What else? Yeah, I think that's it, guys, isn't it? If you've got any questions, feel free to send them over in the comments bar as usual. And sorry it's not woodwork related, this one, but you know, I will get back on it. I am a bit disappointed that I haven't got a woodwork video out in the last couple of weeks. Like I said, I've been out playing with my toys and being busy in the spray room. So yeah, that is all for today. Have a good, what day are we on today? Have a good Tuesday. I'll be back on it tomorrow in the workshop, full blast. Hopefully I'll make a video then. So take it easy and enjoy yourselves. And be safe. See you later, guys. Bye.